Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday. Hey, everyone. It is Sunday, and I'm just getting up right now. It is Father's Day, so to all you fathers out there, happy Father's Day, even though you're probably going to be watching this a day later. But truly wish you a happy Father's Day. Of all the holidays that there are throughout the year, this is the one that I hold special, because the day that I became a father, it was the greatest day of my life. I know I love my wife very much. I love Christmas. But the day that I became a father is the proudest day that ever happened. So Father's Day to me is very special. It's something... Knowing, if you knew me back in high school, I never thought this, everything that I have, everything, I never thought I could accomplish this. And, you know, it's, like I said, the day that my daughter was born, I never cried so hard in my life. It was, I couldn't have been happier. So, to all those dads out there, happy Father's Day. Also, what I want to touch on is I just saw a video from Dennis from Driving Me Crazy. If you're not a subscriber of Dennis's channel, Driving Me Crazy, go check it out. It's really good. Very, very thought-provoking channel. He just blows your mind, some of the stuff that he comes up with. It's very good. But Dennis had about a month ago had basically the worst luck ever possible with computers, and he was in a bind. You can go over to his channel and check out the story on it. One of the things I want to touch on is his video today is incredible. A couple of YouTubers got together to help him out and to get him back on the track so that he can continue creating videos. One of the comments that I left for Dennis is, I've always said that YouTube is a platform, but it's the community that makes it special. And for these people to go out of their way to raise money to help this individual that quite possibly they might have never met, it's incredible. It's incredible. I went through it with this weekend, not to the extent that Dennis did, but just with community. I got with Rob from Viking Creative Studios, and we created something. And like I said, YouTube is just a place to put these videos, but it's the people that are on YouTube that make this so special. Whether you watch the large, huge YouTubers or little guys like me, it's an incredible community. And I've seen more than once where the community is rallied around someone to help them. So it's, Dennis, if you're watching this, congratulations. You deserve it. You do great videos. And the others that have helped him, way to go, guys. Way to go. That a way to step up. Yeah, so like I said, the community, that's what I love about YouTube. But on another note, I got a battery light going on the camera here. Darn it, I just turned it on. But I gotta get my day going. Even though it's Father's Day, I still got my daily chores I gotta do. So if I want to wear clothes to work this week, I gotta throw them in the laundry. So I'm gonna bring the clothes upstairs to put into the laundry. Okay, now when I'm saying Father's Day is basically my proudest day, you have to understand a little bit of the backstory with me. I grew up in a small to medium-sized city. I had two loving parents. My parents, even though we didn't have a lot, I had a good childhood. My parents were very good to us. It was a lot to do with me. I guess if we're going to be totally honest, I was very lazy. I was very lazy as a teenager, and I was never really pushed. And I think looking back through everything, I need to be pushed. I think that's one of the things with YouTube that attracts me to it, is because I'm pushed. I'm pushed to do better. I'm pushed to be the best, put the best out that I can. But growing up with my family, education wasn't stressed on. It was the end of the generation where my parents were the end of the generation where a high school diploma was good enough. And like I said, I was lazy. So through high school, I had tons of friends. I enjoyed high school very much, but I didn't have the greatest grades because I wasn't pushed and I was lazy. So when college came along, all my friends, they went off to college and I didn't. I thought I had my life planned out. I had my high school sweetheart. I had everything planned, and that came crashing down when I was probably about 20 years old. My high school sweetheart and I parted ways, and my 20s were a blur. And I had no direction, and serious depression through my 20s. But now you got to realize this was still back in the 1990s, and depression really wasn't a thing that was talked about or dealt with. It was basically suck it up, buttercup, put on your big girl panties, and move on sort of generation. Which to this day I still believe, but I don't know, maybe things could have been different if I dealt with it a different way. But yeah, I mean, I had no outlook on my future. I had no, what I have today, I couldn't even imagine having back when I was in my 20s. Basically, all that changed when I met my wife. My wife is an incredible woman. She is an absolutely incredible woman. When I met her, she gave me focus. She put a fire under my ass, basically, for lack of a better term. She made me go, well, she didn't make me, I wanted to, but she backed me every step of the way of me going back to college. And with her, let's put it this way. When I was in high school, if I got a C in a class, a 70 or better, I was happy. I ended up graduating from college with a 3.87 GPA. I got all A's and one C. But all my other classes, I had straight A's. If I had taken the business, I think if I took the business math in the class, I probably would have got an A on it. But here nor there, my wife, she helped me, she pushed me, she gave me focus. About the time of my last semester of college is when I became a father. And I had, it was incredible. I had finishing up college, I was working full time, and this little bundle of joy came into my life. And when I say I burst in tears of happiness, I don't think I ever cried as much as I did the day that my daughter Ashley was born. I can't explain the feeling. Those of you, the fathers out there, know that feeling. And I stop today and I take a lot of what I have for granted. And I look back from where I came from. Like I said earlier, I love my wife dearly. But I think she put me in the position to do what I can for the family. But when my daughter was born, I was straight focused then. I knew I had to do everything for her. And I've worked very hard since then. Since then, I have another daughter. We had my youngest daughter 18 months later. And that has been my focus in my life ever since, is to get them to be the best that they can, to have focus, to be great human beings. And to be honest, I think my wife and I have done a pretty good job. My oldest daughter now is going to be a junior in high school, and my youngest one's going to be a freshman next year. My daughters are incredible people. They're the most kind-hearted people. I look at the job that my wife and I have done raising them, and it's just all those sleepless nights, all those headbutting, especially with my oldest daughter, because she's stubborn as a mule, just like my wife. But I'm stubborn too, so they've paid off. And I am so proud of my daughters, and that's why I turn around and say that Father's Day is my proudest day, is my favorite day, the day. It's the thing in my life that I've worked the hardest that I've ever worked at, is being a father. And I hope that I've done a good job. I think that I've done a good job. It is the one sole focus of my life, is to be a father. And everything that I do and everything that I have, is for my daughters. Like I said, I look around to see what I have today, and if you'd asked me in the early 90s whether I'd be here, no, don't think that I would. Don't think it would have happened. I couldn't have imagined the life that I have today 20 years ago. I really couldn't. So that's why Father's Day is so important to me. I hope that you understand this. Just, yeah, sorry, I don't mean to get sappy on you guys, but all right. My wife and my daughters are out right now. They go to church on Sunday mornings. I stay home, kind of take care of the home front. And when they get back, they're taking me out today for Father's Day. So I think we're going to probably head to a restaurant for dinner. And I'm not sure what else they have in plan for me. So we'll see. That being said, I'm probably not going to record much more today. Might get back to you tonight. So we'll see. We'll see. But again, to all you dads out there, happy Father's Day. Take pride in being a father. It's the greatest gift that you can have in life, is to pass your knowledge down to your children, to be there for them. I couldn't imagine not being there for my daughters. I really can't. So I'll get back with you guys in a little bit. Like I said, I'm not sure how much more I'm going to record today, but we'll see.